morning, team. I say morning, but it might be any time of the day for you. It doesn't matter. We'll have a Pilates class today. I will always just pump a little bit of cardio in there as well. If it feels good, do it. Otherwise, feel free to modify. Let's get straight to it. Interlace the fingers right behind your neck. It's nice to have a mat today, but other than that, you don't need a single thing. Push the elbows nice and wide away from you so you can barely not sit down, but lift the lower ribs back in so you have a nice and long spine. From there on out, it is like you're going swimming. So dive on down, and then chin to chest. Feel those hamstrings stretch, and swim back up. Good. So nice and slowly, a few more times. Chin to chest, elbows wide. Dive on in, elbows wide, right shoulder opening. Let's take one more here. Swimming back up, elbows nice and wide. From there on out, take the feet nicely hip width apart. So touch wider maybe than two fists width a different distance. Good, when you're ready, squatting on down. From here on out, we'll take one hand forward and one hand back and start to switch those arms. So straight away we're up and running. Get your heart rate up, get a little bit sweaty. Don't be scared of that today. Keep switching those arms in whatever pace works for you. And then see if you can really switch on those glutes, guys. So squeeze your butt. Reach those arms forward and backwards, which means our heart will go up. This is your cardio. We don't always need to jump to find that cardio. Breathe. Your pace. Can you tighten up those triceps and those arms like you're trying to reach from the front to the back? Good. Sit a little lower through those legs now and breathe. Last 10 seconds. Into the nose, out to the mouth is just usually the best type of breath to stay in control. Excellent work. Two more times. Chin away from the chest. And then bring those hands nicely at your chest. Find some balance. You'll slowly come to kneel down. And stand back into your squat. Kneel down. And then keep changing the leg, which you'll come up with, please. And which you'll come down with. So we don't fatigue just one leg. Or strengthen that. So just be mindful of that for yourself. Yeah? The foot that steps up is also the knee that comes down, and then you change to the sides. Can you keep it nice and low? Imagine like a net above your head, and you can't touch it. You need to stay underneath. Good. Keep up the good work. You're nearly there. Two more. And on the next one, you stay onto the knees. Feel free to double pad your mat anytime you need to, if your knees are sensitive. And we'll stand all the way up. Knees are hip width apart. Hands come forward and sway from side to side. We're trying to keep those hips as still as possible so it's easier to separate the hands, do that. Try and keep strong, steady through the legs and the hips. And find that rotation from the waistline. 10 more seconds. Breathe. And it helps really to kind of squeeze the belly in and lift it up to find more rotation and minimize movement through the hips. Relax the shoulders as well. Just having a little bit of fun, not adding tension. Last 4, 3, even further now. 2 and 1. Slowly reaching one hand down, the other hand up. Don't mind which side you start with. Reach and extend. As you're reaching down, with as much strength, reach up to the ceiling and you should feel that oblique stretch, mostly strengthen. So reaching up and down like you're pulling yourself apart. About 8 more. Reach up for the ceiling as you're trying to touch the floor. Not reaching either, but that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side straight away. Reaching long and down. Stay long through the spine. There's never any collapsing. Kind of like to look up so it has that sense of reaching, which will mostly strengthen those obliques here. Breathe, reach, and have a little fun. There we go. Last 8, 7, reach up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down with those hands. Slowly moving our way down. Good, we'll bring the right forearm down, but the left hand stays down. So you're on a steady ground here. Stretch the left leg back and just lift it up and down. Up and down. Starting to work our glutes. But if you zip up the belly enough, we're working shoulders and glutes and abdomen and obliques even. Up and down, nice long leg. Point your toes unless it's holding your home and you're starting to cramp, and maybe flats instead. As much height as you can. All the way touching the floor. And ideally kind of looking towards your front head so we're not dropping our head or choking ourselves. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time around you bend that knee. You bring it out to the side. Extend, bend, and bring it back. So out, long, bend, knees to knees. And it helps, it truly helps you to think about the lower arms supporting your back and your glutes here. Get long and tight there. Breathe. About 8 more here. And so the standing glutes should really start to feel this. That's the right side. And for me, last 3, last 2, last 1. Good, stretch the leg back. Walk your hands off to that left side. So we're at an angle, hands to the left, leg right behind you. Some push-ups here. So again, we're nice and uneven. Lift the leg every time you take a push-up. Let's go 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's let that rest for a moment and come into a little bit of tricep work. You'll find kind of a halfway in between seat. So stick your butt out, knees are still hip width. Draw the belly in, hand palms behind you. As the chin is away from the chest, push the hand palms behind you. Don't let them come closer to the hips. And actually, the more you can keep it up, the more you should feel those triceps. Push, push. Imagine water. Keep it narrow into your body as well. Beautiful. Breathe. 8 more, kind of full. Belly in. Chin away from the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6. Much slower, much higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big shoulder, roll down and back. Left forearm down. Right hand down. Right leg back. And there you go. Up and down. Up and down. We're uneven, making those obliques work a little harder. That right tricep, you might feel straight away because that right hand is to the floor. Lift and lower that leg. Breathe. Up and down. See how high you can go. But keep the hips again rather steady and still. Point the toes again unless you need to flex because you're cramping. Be mindful to drink more water as well. If you easily cramp, it's often a sign of dehydration. So belly in a little more. 10 more. Try and relax those fingers always. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending those knees. Out to the side, think dog peeing. Lengthen, bend, and bring it back. Side, lengthen, bend, bring it back, and repeat. No need to rush, because let's face it, we feel this, yeah? Nice pointed toes so your leg gets a little longer. Left glute working so hard. Make the range big. Finish the movements fully. 8 more. Push out of that left shoulder, so no collapsing. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Ooh, okay, leg stretches immediately behind you, that's still your right leg. Walk the right hand off your mat, left hand still on. So to the right side, angle. Push-ups with a leg lift. Let's go. Elbows wide, 10 more. Belly in, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, spreading through those fingers. 2, 1. Back to your knees. This time hands to the floor. Right underneath those shoulders, please. Hands shoulder width apart. Knees hip width and underneath the hips. And this time around, we walk those elbows, or we push those elbows, bend those elbows down or halfway down towards the knees. And back up. So you shift them back, but right to your knees, not outward, so avoiding this. You might touch the mat, you might not. And that's okay, either way. Do what you can. Squeeze the belly in, bring those elbows down, like they're strapped together. At the point where they start to widen, you've probably gone too far. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, 8 little pulses to finish. And you stay in that contraction now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. I definitely felt that. I hope you did too. Good, give it a quick little stretch here. We'll find more stretch soon, I promise. And then come to sit down when you're ready. Legs come nice and long, forward in front of you. And reach your hands forward. If we're sitting tall already, we're using muscles. From there, now you roll halfway down. You open to the right. And back to center, to the left. Back to center, roll down. Hands up. Same thing as you come up. Halfway. Twist. Squeeze the belly tight. Twist. All the way up. Use your muscles. Sit your very tallest. A few more rounds. Down. Twist. Relax the shoulders. And twist. Belly in, roll. Up. Squeeze. Twist. Twist. And up. Last round. Let's go. And twist. So much focus probably on your face. See if you can just bring on a smile. Last one. Half up. Twist. And twist. Come up. Bend your knees. Come straight back. Hands together. Twist. 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 Like a little bit of a sort of rainbow shape. Round and push. Maybe cross the thumbs. maybe a pistol grip, don't mind. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there, open and twist. Like we did before. Staying in that contraction, squeeze the belly in, twist. 8 more. Hollow out the belly, ribs to hips, 7. And 6. Squeeze around, 5. Seeker of the spine, 4. And 3, nearly there guys. Last 2. And last 1. Roll yourself down, straight into bicycles. Twist and twist. Any ab separation, lower back pain, take those feet down to the floor and take it as I'm doing here. You can even leave the legs up here and otherwise full bicycles. Not needing to go fast. Let's take actually 8 slow. Last 3 slow. 2. Then 8 nice and fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug yourself. Nice little squeeze, nice little hug. And breathe. Setting those 2 feet to the floor. Feet are hip width. Reach the hands up to the ceiling unless there's any kind of neck issues, and keep the hands down. Rise up through those hips into your bridge as high as you can. Inhale to stay. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, you stay. Exhale, roll up slowly. Squeezing and working those 2 glutes as a team again. Slowly bring this back down. Last round, guys. And coming all the way up. Good. Take another big breath in and slowly come halfway down. So that nice and neutral, quite a long lower back. If you need to, you can always still bring those hands down. Right leg. Bring it in, forward, in, forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Come down, inhale. All the way up, exhale. Little lowering. Long lower back, 2 glutes working hard. There you go, left leg in. In, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the hips leveled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down, lower down. 1 big breath in. 1 more time, rise up. 10 little pulses up. Squeezing those 2 glutes together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Knees come together, feet wide in a little. Take a deep breath in. And a nice breath out. Okay, back into those obliques when you're ready. But we'll start kind of layering on, okay? So we have a base, and we'll add on slowly. 2 legs come up towards the ceiling here, and you'll take those little lifts, lowers, lifts, lowers. So I'm just lifting my tailbone. Good, I'll take a little turn as well so you can see it from different angles. Your head is resting. Your hands can be anywhere. Now we've done this one before, so you should know this one really by now. And so we'll add on, guys. When you're ready, you lift your hips and park them on the right side of the mat. And then lift, park them on the left side of your mat. Lift, park. Lift, park. And so your obliques, keep working hard to lift it. Together with those lower abs, which are so lazy. Lift and park. And lift and park. Try and relax your arms more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, So it's almost kind of like you're ready for a leg press if you've ever done that in a gym. We'll push our legs forward, squeeze the lower back down, and bend. Now you might be able to go quite low with your legs straightening, but if your lower back lifts, then I'd rather have you lift a little higher, or push a little higher, but squeeze the lower back into the floor. So be fussy about that. Cement each and every vertebra into the mat. Lower back fully hugging down, belly really pressing down. 8 more. And of course, if it feels too much, you take single legs. But again, you can go quite high up to the ceiling to make this possible. Best part is that we're not in a big class where you see people go all low and you want to do the same, so you can pick from what feels right. Lower back touching, belly squeezing down. Let's take 4 more. Really flex those toes. 3. Like you're pushing into something. 2, squeeze the back down. Last one, you hold. Squeeze the lower back down, squeeze the belly down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into chest and breathe. Lots of obliques today. So good for posture, so good for your back. Good. When you're ready, we'll touch the knees down to the left side. So that means we're in a spine twist, okay? We stack the hips. The hips are in the middle of the mat here as well. Interlace those fingers, and we'll take some abs here. Straight up, please. Try and aim to have the 2 shoulders lift equally. So my knees are to the left side. Try and lift the left shoulder as well. 8 more. 7 more. Look towards the hips as you come up, rather than to the knees. Where the eyes go, the body usually follows. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2, and then come up and hold the last one. Hold. Maybe reach those arms forward. Little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold for 8. 7, 6, 5, feel that contraction. 3, 2, 1, and change. Knees to the other side. Stack the hips, come to the middle of the mat. Interlace the fingers. One side is going to be significantly different than the other side, guys. Obliques, just a whole different story on 2 sides. Coming up and down. Aiming to lift my right shoulder as much as my left shoulder. Looking at to the hip. And drawing the belly in. No pulling onto my mat. Trying to really lift from squeezing the rib and the hip together. Last 8. 4 more. 3, 2. Come up with balls off of this one. 8, 7, 6. Arms reach. 4, 3, 2. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down slowly. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees to widen so the lower back can settle and can rest. Big breath in. And a good breath out. Final exercise here, guys. Soles of the feet come back onto the floor, back to hip width apart. This time around, reach the hands to the ceiling, and then come up on the exhale and touch the ankle from side to side. Try and touch the ankle bone or the side of the arch of the foot. And then be like a little penguin, go from side to side. Good, last 8, 7, 6. After this, we stretch, guys. 5, 4, lower back still down. 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Sway those legs from side to side. And when the knees the next time fold to the right side, let them fold there. Roll fully onto that side. Touch the hands down. as we'll do a rolling, moving spine open. Lengthening the hand up and over, come all the way back. 2 more. Massaging it over. Last one. And hold. Maybe the bottom leg straightens if you want a little bit more of your spine twist, but feel free to stay with the knees on top of each other. 2 more deep breaths. Moving to the other side, so knees go to the left side, roll into a little bowl there, onto the side and opening. All the way back and opening. Last one. All the way back and opening. And stay. Or make your spine twist bigger by extending the left leg. 3 big breaths here, all the way to the lower back, into the waistline. One more big breath. We've done a fair bit of glute work as well, so come to lie back onto your back. Quick little figure 4, right ankle top of left thigh, and maybe just stay and push the knee away. Otherwise, right hand goes through the wall, left hand on the outside as you interlace the fingers behind the left hamstring and pull in. 2 big breaths here. Can you hug the sacrum into the floor and push that right knee away from you? 1 more big breath. And then we change sides already. Take your time to set up. Left hand through the wall, right hand on the outside. If you're grabbing the right hamstring. And again, pull the right knee in, push the left knee away. Hug the sacrum down, shoulders down. 2 big breaths here. Last. Hands reach up, take a little circling through those wrists. Maybe interlace the fingers, reach it up to the ceiling. Hands reach, look forward, reach forward, roll slowly into your forward fold to finish. And then inhale, reach yourself all the way long and hold. You're done, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. Let me know if there's